the irony is you get locked into a job that you don't enjoy, where you have to spend more time than you'd want to enjoy something that you've bought for too much money that you don't have enough time to enjoy because you have to do the thing you don't enjoy to pay for it.
You just get caught up in life, don't you? Like I say, I do like Russell Brand, and like he offers a good insight. I like his.
He's become incredibly spiritual, hasn't he, in recent years? As
well, what he's got, which many people haven't, and he can say, is like he's been top tier Hollywood. Like he was offered at one point. He was, you know, he's on all the big shows like Jimmy Kimmel, and he's been, you know, he's been up there with like Tom Cruise and everyone. He could have gone that route and been, but he chose not to because he's come out and said about it. He's like, it's all fake, or fake for him anyway. So I do like that aspect that he brings. He can actually talk about it and go, you know, you're searching for something, because you always think, or I think a lot of people think, you're like, oh, you know, Brad Pitt and all these top, you think they've got it sorted. They're like, you know, they're multi-millionaires. Like, they're not. Look at Johnny Depp, like going for all this shit at the minute. Like, you would have looked at him 2 years ago and think, you know, like, look at him. He's the biggest movie star in the world. Or whatever. Like, every fucker's got problems.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not about, again, people think it's about being big. It's that I think it's more about like being independent and like being in control of the shit that you're doing. Yeah. Whether you've got 100 people following you, or, you know, 1,000 or 500,000, like if they're following you, like, oh fucking no, what I'm saying is, like, if it's like forced and like people are just watching you on telly, are they actually like following you just because that's put on the screen, or like on YouTube and that people are just following you?
You follow for the
personality. Do you know what I mean? It's not like you're just watching someone for not doing it. So even if you've got like, you know, a few hundred or whatever, like you can still grow something special from that.
Most definitely.
And also with any growth, like with any eyes on you, like people a lot of time look at the positive. You know, like you get shit, you get fucking people coming at you, like and everyone can vouch that. So it's like, anyone in the spotlight, you know, it comes like, there's lots of them you've seen interviews. Michael Jordan was like, he hated it. Everyone looks at the fame or the growth or the followers and like, oh, look at them, they've achieved. Like, not necessarily. Like, lots of people hate it, and the thing, you know, you can't reverse it a lot of the time as well. Like, once you're there, it's, you know, like Brad Pitt can't go, oh, fuck it, I'm not going to be famous anymore. Yeah, like, I just want a normal life. Like,
exactly. Like David Beckham, I doubt there's a place on earth he can go without being recognised.
I watched an interview with him. He said one of his highlights of his whole week is he gets in his car and drives.
No, he gets on his motorbike.
Oh yeah, with the hat. It drives up and goes to like Starbucks and like goes around the back, and then he can sit down and just have a coffee on his own. Yeah. And for him, that's the best time of his week.
That's why he loves that. A lot of famous people like enjoy riding motorbikes and stuff as well, because the helmet covers them and they can just walk around and be like human. Yeah,
and the irony in that is that so many people want to be like these people, and all they want is to be like everyone else.
Amazing speech by Jim Carrey where he talks about fame and stuff, and it's like, honestly, you could have everything that I have, and I can assure you it will not make you happy.
He reminds me of a Russell Brand. Yeah, like American version, because say his pinnacle, but like, you know, he's been up there top, and he's like, fuck this is all bollocks.
Yeah, it's I think that's for another podcast as well. The motivational speakers and speeches and stuff, because Jim Carrey's done some absolute fucking amazing speeches.
I really like him. I like him more since all the stuff. Like, since he's changed, I like him more. People think it's a bit weird, but he's always been weird.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I've come to realise, like, because I'm not a religious person. I'm not.
What?
But like, when people go down more of a spiritual path, or, you know, seek meditation and stuff, I do think it's probably sound like contradictory, but I do feel like there's something in it. You know, like, all I want is like inner peace. I think that is the key to happiness. If you have peace within yourself, like, it doesn't matter how much money or how little money, if you're like, you know, have peace within, I think you're fucking sorted.
Yeah,
you know, because you get, like, you see these people, they win the fucking lottery and they're miserable.
Mate, money is there's a scale, isn't there, with money?
Yeah,
like,
I think it's over 100 grand.
Yeah, but like I've been fucking broke, like literally not even don't even know where my next meal's coming from, like traveling around and stuff. And and some of my best memories are like traveling around with no money. Like at 30 years old, I was 20 grand in debt, no career, nothing, and I was fine. Like it's not, money's a good tool. And it's good to have, and it can solve certain problems, but it's not a correlation with happiness.
Where people go wrong is when they overcommit on like their expenses, what they earn, and then they'll fucking buy a car, and then they're fucking like locked in. They're like, fuck, that's for 5 years.
To fund that.
So now I have to fucking carry on doing this shit because I can't fucking come away. So like, we don't get fucking. We don't learn about that shit, do you? At school or anything.
Really
they don't fucking like. Just because we've all done it. We've all bought dumb shit and been locked in.
Done it,
and like, and then you're locked in, and you have to keep doing the shit that you don't enjoy because you're like, fuck. Like, I wish I just had, an old beat up car which I was fully paid for.
Yeah, because the irony is you get locked into a job that you don't enjoy, where you have to spend more time than you'd want to enjoy something that you've bought for too much money that you don't have enough time to enjoy because you have to do the thing you don't enjoy to pay for it.
Like Gary Vee says, the perfect thing is like you buy shit you can't afford to impress people you don't like. And it's not for you. Like people, you get this car or whatever, and it's who are you impressing? Is it for you? If it's for you, cool. But like when you're sitting in your car, you can't see the outside.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean? You see the inside. So like, who's your car for?
100%. 100%.
And there's nothing wrong with nice cars, but
the inside of a Rolls Royce is pretty fucking sick. No, but it's true. Like I would fucking just cruise around in an old banger now, like completely happy, no insecurity whatsoever, because I'm like fucking been there, done it. It doesn't make no difference to your life, and it's like 100%. It's the freedom. Imagine driving around going, no one can tell me shit. I don't have to be here at that time. That's the coolest shit. If you can drive around and not have to be anywhere, that is the coolest fucking shit going.